Hi, welcome everybody. I'm so happy to be with you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for this oracle session going through the Zodiac signs. Today I'm going to be pulling from an oracle deck called Spirit of the Wheel. Comes with this little pamphlet inside the oracle deck. And that's where it gives the guidance. And it also has a map. Of a medicine wheel. So I was thinking it could be fun to... Where can I put this? That's like... I'm gonna put this here. Put this here. Yes. And so hey, who here in the chat knows what a medicine wheel is, and who here in the chat has ever been to a medicine wheel? I'm a little loud. Oh no. Too loud. Is it because the decibel that I was speaking, or like... Was the paper loud? What's loud? Just a touch? Oh, the decibel that I was speaking at. I know. I get like excited sometimes when I'm like geeking about stuff that I'm like interested in. So I'm sorry. So where was I? I don't remember. But so Lee and I actually built a medicine wheel at our last... No, actually not last. 2 houses ago we had... Are you speaking to your mic is loud? Am I too close to the mic? Oh no, I couldn't find my headphones. I don't know. Wait. Lee's coming for technical support. Un momento, por favor. What, babe? Just say it.
In the audio mixer, scroll down, you can see the zoom. To the right.
The zoom?
To the right.
Here?
Scroll down.
Okay.
Turn it down.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Higher.
What number?
Higher.
What number, babe?
That's good.
75?
That's probably good.
Okay. Sorry about that. Was it really bad?
No.
Lo siento. Alright. So, how is that? Let me know how it is. Alright, let me see. Okay. It's good. Okay, good. Thank you for being honest with me. I did a rice water treatment on my hair today. I've been doing rice water, like that I make from cleaning my rice. It helps give protein to your hair. I usually do like oil treatments. I've been doing oil treatments for a long time, but I just learned about that your hair needs protein as well as fat, and no, other way around. So the oil treatments give fat to your hair, and then the rice water gives protein. Very interesting. You can also to do like avocado for your hair too, which gives it protein. I've put avocado in my hair before. I didn't know the schematics of it, that it was a difference between protein and fat. Yeah. I wonder, should I start the stream over? I feel so bad it's gonna start out being loud. How long have I been on for? 5 minutes. Okay, that's not so bad. Maybe I'll put like a time marker. This mic. Lee also set up the mic for me. To be honest, like Lee set up the whole thing, and I think he thinks I'm shorter than I am. Let me see if I can like. I'm gonna raise the mic a little bit so my posture isn't like jacked by the end of this. Yeah. So welcome everybody to the show. Remember to subscribe, give a thumbs up, give a comment, place any questions you may have in the chat, and if you want to give donations, feel free. We are trying to save up to move, hopefully this year, to Sedona, Arizona, which is also like some of like the oracle theme for today, because Sedona has a lot of Native American history. So back to the medicine wheel. Lee and I built one. I have a whole book on how to build a medicine wheel and all different medicine wheel ceremonies. And it was a really beautiful experience, placing all the rocks, and then you get cornmeal and surround all the rocks. So cornmeal, and I don't know the lore to it, what the cornmeal does, but like brings the corn spirit and probably feeds the rocks and feeds the animal spirits and all the guides and stuff. So what we're going to do today is pull a card for all the zodiac signs, and I'll show you on the map where that is, so I give a little more visualization for you, and you can kind of like place your intentions to that place in the medicine wheel. So medicine wheels, they create vortices and portals, and when we had the medicine wheel in that house, I had amazing dreams of so many different animals. So they were, I feel, a lot of spirit animals that were coming out of the medicine wheel and entering my dream space and just giving me fantastic dreams. And yeah, right now we're in a townhouse, and I don't think it's like the most practical to create a new medicine wheel, because like there's landscapers and stuff, and it would mess up their mowing and all that, and HOA and what have you. But I would like to make like a little small medicine wheel with like just like little bitty rocks, like a little. You can make medicine wheels with little crystals. It's just you have to have the certain number, and it can still create the same sacred vortex energy, create a little portal. Very cool stuff. Thank you so much, Crouching Taylor. Hidden Dragon, for your $1 donation. Thank you so much. Very cool. What's your zodiac sign? So we're going to start with, actually, let me move my keyboard. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. Oh, that's funny. Like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I love that movie. I'm a huge, like massive kung fu fan. Movies and TV shows. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. Aries, I'm an Aries too. When was your birthday? My birthday was March 23rd. So we are up first. Alright. What message does the medicine wheel have for Aries? What message does the medicine wheel have for Aries? Alright, we have Father Son. Looks like 3 eagles, and there's the sun in the middle. What number is this? 3. So this is for direction, illumination, and active growth. So this can count for sun, moon, and rising as well. And so let's see where it is on the medicine wheel. So it's one of the planetary. So this is where we are. There. This is where we're going to place our intention. Into the medicine wheel portal. 3. I can't, so like I can read it, but like it's easier. Alright. Keywords: direction, illumination, active growth, prophecy. The prophecy for this card is the Father Sun card represents a period of active growth. The energy around you at this time is bountiful. Beautiful. If you use it wisely, directing it towards future goals, your progress will be great. Set boundaries, be assertive, and direct the changes you are working towards. The Sun card illuminates the shadow side of the self and the path of coming into your own power. It's not so perfect for Aries, because Aries is about the self. It's like the first house. Sometimes these realizations can be painful. Oh gosh, I didn't write down the timestamp. I'm gonna say it's like minute 12. Sometimes these realizations can be painful and require some sacrifice. Clear the way for progress to occur, even though the path to enlightenment can be a real challenge at times. With the Sun's energy, you can conquer your fears through the process of self-illumination. Now is the perfect time to do so. The Sun is a reminder that each of us has opportunities every day to make a difference in the world. Shine your light on others and help them see more clearly. I love that. Oh, you're an Aries too? Electric Outcast, very cool. Alright, and the prayer for this card, you can say it after me. Help me, Great Spirit, to recognize my own inner light so that I may project positive, loving energy out into the world and work towards achieving my goals with clear direction. I'm going to say it one more time for you. Help me, Great Spirit, to recognize my own inner light so that I may project positive, loving energy out into the world and work towards activating my goals and with clear direction. That is a great way to start the stream, isn't it? Alright, next we have 14. Okay, we'll just call it at minute 15. Taurus. Any Tauruses here? Cosmic, make sure you speak soft or whisper if you're close to the mic. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's why maybe I'll just put my headphones on. I think like my hearing is like not that good. Alright. Sorry if that was loud. Okay. Yeah, headphones will keep me in check. Because I can't like hear myself that good. Okay, is that better? That's better, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Man. Alright, well, you know, it's been a while since I did a live stream, and it's been a while since I filmed. I'll get back into it. Alright. Let me do a different timestamp now. 16. Let's just call it minute 17. Any Tauruses here? I have my Taurus in Venus. I talk better when my headphones are on, right? Because like I can't hear myself otherwise. I've like sang for bands and stuff like that, like, or karaoke, or just like with like a whatever, and like I find my ability to sing is significantly different if I have a speaker versus like no speaker, because I can't like hear myself. I don't know what that is. Also, like, interesting fact about me too, my hearing is like strange that I have audio processing delay. It's it's like a neurodivergent trait. I have ADHD too, and audio processing delay is like sometimes I hear something but it takes me a few little seconds to like register what I heard. It's like gibberish for a few seconds sometimes, which is actually pretty interesting. Confusing. So like I'll say like what, and then they'll like start to say it again, and then I'll be like, oh, like, and they won't have to finish what they were saying because I just have a delayed audio processing. It just takes it takes a little bit sometimes. Anybody else have audio processing delay? I had it my whole life and I didn't know there was a word for it until a few years ago. Alright. So I'll say, what? Oh. And they're like, why did you say what if you don't? I'm like, no, well, like, when I said what, I didn't know what you were saying because it took my brain a little bit. Alright. What is the message from the medicine wheel? Wait, let me make it 19 minutes now. What is the message for the medicine wheel for Taurus? What is the medicine wheel from Taurus? Anyone else neurodivergent in the chat? Alright, Taurus. We have Earth Renewal Moon. Then we have a wolf. And keywords for this card are greater responsibility, inner knowing, and teaching. Earth is a great card to pick for Taurus because they're an earth sign. Alright, so 16. Let's find 16. There we are up there. It's Taurus season right now, actually, so happy birthday, Taurus people. That's where we're going to put our energy. Spike says listening to understand versus waiting to speak. Your gift is not a burden. Oh wow, very poetic. Oh, I got kind of chills for that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was deep. I like that. Thank you. Okay. Earth, renewal, moon. Keywords: greater responsibility, inner knowing, and teaching. The prophecy for this card is legend is a continual learning process. Oh my god. Wait, what is it? I read the chat. Someone said, oh my god, the legend has returned. I saw it from my eye. Thank you, Eduardo. That's very sweet. I know you guys have known me for so long. Isn't that weird? Life is so weird. Time is weird. Everything's weird. Like, what? You guys have seen me move all over the place. I was in New York. I was in California. Now I'm in South Carolina. Now I want to move again. Even after I've moved here in South Carolina, this is like my third house that I've lived in here. You guys have seen me in so many different houses. It's wild. Time keeps on ticking. No, not ticking. Time keeps on. What does it say? Yeah, ticking into the future. Alright. Life is a continual learning process, and there will be times when we move from the role of student to that of the teacher. You have recently mastered some area of your life. Having triumphed over opposition, now is the time for you to share your newfound wisdom. The greatest teachers are those who teach with compassion, bringing forth some experience of their heart to open another's vision. Offer assistance in a gentle manner that allows other people the freedom of expression to work out their own solutions. The hardest part of being a teacher is to offer your wisdom, then stand back without judging and allow the students to follow their own path. Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh, right? People born under the Earth renewal moon tend to be old souls and carry an inner knowing about things. Oh yes, it would be January 22nd to January 19th. Is like the kind of moon that the moon in that time period. That's what this name is in the Native American structure. People born under the Earth renewal moon tend to be old souls and carry an inner knowing about things. You are gifted with instinct about others. They cannot hide the truth from you. You are like a sponge absorbing everything around you. You want to achieve so much at this time, but you must be realistic about it. The world is a big place. So pace yourself and do not take on more responsibilities than you can handle. Keep an open heart and be compassionate towards others, and everything else will unfold in a positive light. Oh, what great advice. The prayer for this card is, Great Spirit, guide me to teach others with an open heart. Help me to have the compassion and integrity to offer my wisdom and support in a gentle, loving way. That's lovely. Alright, I'm going to say it one more time. You can repeat it after me. Great Spirit, guide me to teach others with an open heart. Help me have the compassion and integrity to offer my wisdom and support in a gentle and loving way. All right. Now we're gonna move on through. Where are we at? 26. 16. Gemini. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. The weather was so lovely here today. It was like so mild and breezy. It rained a little bit yesterday. It hasn't rained in so long. Like April was supposed to be like a lot of showers, so we didn't have that this April here. We needed the rain. It's been like a drought. So we finally got some yesterday. And it felt so nice. It was really breezy. And we have a wind chime, so it's extra nice. And some Tibetan prayer flags that flap in the breeze. It's very lovely when it's windy. Alright, what is the message from Medicine Wheel for Gemini? Remember, everyone, to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to donate, you can. We are trying to save up to move to Sedona. What is the message for Gemini? Hey, everything okay? What's wrong? What? What is it? It's blurry?
It keeps focusing on the Zoom.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Gemini. That's so funny. Alright, so I have to like... Where can I hold the card now the autofocus is off? Nope. There. Okay, so freeze at moon, it's like two little snowy buffaloes. Identity, self-discovery, and vulnerability. 26. Over here. So that's where we're gonna put our attention, Gemini, inside the medicine wheel vortex. 26. Keywords are identity, self-discovery, and vulnerability. So, this is the second moon. Isn't that so interesting? 2 moons in a row. This is the moon that would be October 24th to November 21st. Like this snake shedding its skin, freeze up moon represents letting go of outworn roles to reveal your true identity. It is very easy to get caught up in playing the roles prescribed by others. If you continue to play along, sacrificing your true self, sooner or later you will lose yourself. The Freeze Up Moon card signifies an opportunity to get back in touch with your inner self. Courage and patience are required to let go of the roles that have been smothering your inner light. Shedding the old skin may leave you feeling somewhat vulnerable. The people around you have grown accustomed to your old roles may resist this change. Remember, this is their fear and uncertainty, not yours. Stand firm, listen to your higher self, and let it guide you along your path of self-discovery. As you allow the parts of your true identity to emerge, you will feel your spirit lighten. There is a real freedom in true creative expression. Now is the time to let go of the roles that limit your potential and take up the call to explore and express your true self. The prayer for this card, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is Great Spirit, help me have the courage and faith to believe in myself and to be thankful for the gifts you have given to me. Great Spirit, help me have the courage and faith to believe in myself and to be thankful for the gifts you have given to me. This is a great oracle deck. Alright, now we're moving on. 32, 40. We're moving on to Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have my moon in Cancer. Any Cancers in the chat? Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to give a donation, we are saving up to move to Sedona. Alright, what does the medicine wheel have to say to Cancer today? The Cancerian energy. My best friend in San Diego is a Cancer, and my niece is a Cancer as well. And then my other niece is an Aries like me. Hi Samesy, Cancer Gang is here. Nice. Alright, what do we have for you? Renewal. Spirit Path of the North. Spiritual progress, success, and hope. Looks like we have 2 eagles flying. Can you see it? Oh, it's a little fall. I can't put it close to the camera anymore because it's out of focus. No trabajo. Nope. I just have it over here. 2 eagles flying. Number 30. So if you're just joining us. Ooh. 444. So if you're just joining us, this is a medicine wheel map that comes with this oracle deck, and it's it's like a alignment of stones in a sacred formation that creates a portal. And so you can do ceremonies on them in person, or there's medicine wheels in the astral realm. So that's basically what we're doing, because, you know, we're at a distance here. So 30 or 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Why? There. That's where you're going to put your attention, Cancer, to access the medicine wheel portal. This is fun. Alright, renewal. Spirit path of the North. The keywords are spiritual progress, success, and hope. And the prophecy from this card, it says the renewal card comes after a period of difficulty and strife. It represents the springtime of your life, when the cold winter snow is gone and new growth emerges. You have cleansed yourself of past burdens and are now filled with strength and determination. This is a particularly good time to work on your dreams and goals. The positive and free-flowing energy signifies a time of success and good fortune. Your confidence grows as you begin to come more fully into your own power. With the growing recognition that you do have something to offer the world comes renewed belief in yourself. This inspirational energy can help you manifest joy and abundance in every area of your life. Make a good use of this magical time. Your connection to the divine is strengthening. Renewal suggests opportunities are all around you to develop your gifts. Your life is truly a blessing right now, and you have much to be thankful for. And the prayer for this card is, I welcome the hope and inspirational energy of the North to come into my life. I work towards my goals with renewed confidence and determination. I welcome the hope and inspirational energy of the North into my life. I work towards my goals with renewed confidence and determination. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a great message for Cancers. Get some confidence, Cancers. That's me actually too. My moon's in Cancer. I have Aries, Sun, Cancer, Moon, and Aquarius rising. Uranus just went into... Oh, what am I touching? Hey. Uranus just went into Gemini for the first transit in 8 years. That's a big deal. That was yesterday, so there's like, oh, all this new energy coming in. Samesy says, love that, very pertinent. Thank you, you're welcome. Alright. Leo. 39. No. Yeah, 39. 23. Alright, doing the timestamps. Sparkling for Beauty is a Cancer. Until then says, Gemini here, birthday at the end of May. Just want to say your videos have been such a staple over the years. Thank you for being you and putting yourself out there creatively. Oh, thank you so much. very kind to say. It's not such a nice compliment when people say that, like, thank you for being you. You know? I always think that's like a really nice thing to say. It encompasses so much just by saying like something so short. Just thanks for being you. That's like, you know, not putting any labels on it like, oh, like, thanks for being so kind, or like, thanks for being on time, or thanks for being there for me, or thanks for making me laugh. Like, no requirements, just for being you. I think that's always a really nice thing to say. Alright, Leo. And make sure to hit a subscribe button, give a thumbs up, donate if you can. We are trying to save up to move to Sedona. What is the message from the wheel for Leo? What is the message for the wheel for Leo? So we just have the north, and now we have the south, and looks like we have a wolf and a mountain lion. What is that? A peace pipe as well, with feathers on it. Looks like it's a peace pipe, and the wolf and the mountain lion are coming out of it in the smoke. And the keywords are lessons, growth, and trust. So, south, Shadow, Shawnese. I think that's like a clan. Can you see it? There's a little bit of a glare. Alright, and let's see. Number 11. Right down here in the south. So we were just in the north, we were just up here, and now we're down here. So Leo, you can put your attention to here in the vortex. What do you guys think of this map and the medicine wheel and the vortex and everything? I think it's neat. South for Leo. Keywords, lesson, growth, and trust. The prophecy for this card is that you have reached a significant stage in your own growth. Inner transformation occurs because you have outgrown the parts of yourself that are no longer serving your higher good. You are discovering the power of the self. The South represents the emotional maturity derived from life's lessons. The fire of the South heralds a time of much achievement. Facing your fears is never an easy task, but it is now within your power to control fear. Be gentle with yourself and feel good about where you are. Learn to love yourself and others unconditionally. Lessons can be painful at times, so we should not always take ourselves too seriously. Isn't that so important? None of this is even real, right? When we lighten up on life and on ourselves, we can see things from a higher perspective. Learn to trust in the divine plan. In time, when you look back on a difficult experience, you will understand the importance of the lesson learned. And the prayer for this card is Spirit Powers of the South. Teach me to love and grow through the gentle fires of compassion. Spirit Powers of the South. Teach me to love and grow through the gentle fires of compassion. Help me to learn to trust in Great Spirit's plan. and to view life's lessons with understanding that my mind, heart, and spirit are one. I'm going to say it one more time. Spirit powers of the South, teach me to love and grow through the gentle fires of compassion. Help me to learn to trust in the Great Spirit's plan and to view life's lessons with the understanding that my mind, heart, and spirit are one. So, like, the Great Spirit, like, is very similar to the Law of One philosophy, that, like, everything is the Spirit. Like, it's all the same, like, the whole quantum field. Like, it's more than the quantum field. But, like, considering that it's just, like, all one Great Spirit, that we're all part of the same Spirit, like, great, like, all different facets of the same crystal, basically. Yeah, this life is really just, like, some kind of dream that we're all traveling through, and then we've had other dreams in the past, and we'll move to other dreams in the future. It's just one big dream. Alright. Virgo, 46, 23. So it's like, when you think about it like that, it's like, nothing's really real. But like in a good way. Like, we just put too much pressure on ourselves, like societal pressures for different social constructs, but that's not, they don't really, they're made up. Blinky, Be-bow. I'm happy to be here to give you comfort. I understand. I have people that I watch that give me comfort in times like that, so I definitely understand. It is a great thing to have cozy comfort content creators, to be some kind of staple and grounding feeling. Alright, everybody remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Donate if you can, because we're planning on trying to move into Sedona. We're saving up. Alright. What is the message for Virgo? Tonight is, the moon is in Virgo. The moon's in Virgo tonight. What's the message for Virgo? Virgo, stone of the ancestors. It looks like a grandma. What is she doing? Next to a fire with some smoke. The keywords of this card are higher good, guidance, and choice. Ancestors coming through. Alright, let's check out the medicine wheel. 14. So anybody hopping in new, we are picking cards for the medicine wheel. Medicine wheels are Native American stone alignments that create portals. There are physical medicine wheels in the earth, and you could like access those if you know of some, or there are medicine wheels on the astral plane that you can connect your energy to. And I hope you all have really cool dreams and connect with spirit guides and animal spirit guides, and I hope this is a magical experience for you. So we're going to 14. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's a power stone. 14 here. We used to have a medicine wheel that we built, and it gave me fantastic dreams. I miss it. I can't wait to build another one. And I have this book of like all different kinds of ceremonies because I like to do shamanic drumming. Alright. 14. Stone of the Ancestors. Where can we donate? I think it's that little dollar sign in the chat. On the bottom, I believe. That's where it is on my end. I'm not sure how it looks on a phone. Okay. Keywords: higher good, guidance, and choice. The prophecy for this card: Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It says, listen carefully to the sacred messages around you. When the spirit of the ancestors calls to you, there is much at stake. The Stone of the Ancestors card teaches you that every decision you make and every action you take, either indirectly or directly, affects another. It is like a pebble thrown in the water, forming ripples and spreading outwards. Think long and hard about choices you are contemplating, and consider the consequences for your future. At times we have to make sacrifices to fulfill our destiny. The ancestors help us distinguish what is worth holding on to and what we should be letting go of. If you have any doubts, call upon their ancient wisdom to help you to make the best choice. When your decisions carry a purpose beyond just the self, you can be assured the ancestors will be pleased. That does not mean giving up on what you want, but it does require thinking about the ripple effect before you toss the pebble. Self-learning is truly a lifelong process, but much heartache and pain can be avoided if we think about the long-term effects and make our choices by listening to our higher self as well as the guidance of our ancestors. Isn't that amazing to think about? The prayer for this card is, guide me, Spirit of the Ancestors, to know my place within the world and to be aware that everything I do affects others. Provide me with the courage to fulfill my destiny and to evolve towards the highest good. The higher good, the higher good. I'm going to say it one more time. Guide me, Great Spirit of the Ancestors, to know my place within this world and to be aware that everything I do affects others. Provide me with the courage to fulfill my destiny and to evolve towards the highest good, the higher good. So what's fascinating to think about ancestors is it's not just like, oh, like my grandma, my great-grandma, my great-grandpa, oh, my great-uncle. Like when you think of ancestors, like you can go like back, like so many. Like you can't even conceptualize. You might be like, well, I kind of knew my grandparents and like my great-grandparents. They were kind of just, I don't know if they're like really the kind of people I want to go to for advice and everything, but like there's you know, more than I can even count. If you like think of like all the family branching going back, there's gotta be some really smart people, and that they see you as their relative and they probably think you're really cute and they probably really want to help you. Like if you think about your nieces and nephews and everything, you'd be like, oh, I wish I could give them some advice. Like that's how they see us, and I think that's really cute. think that's nice. Like, we have no idea how many ancestor elders are just like beyond the veil, waiting to give us their wisdom. Alright, and 55. Hi, Cash. I don't know anyone. Hi, Caleb. I've been watching your videos since 2014. I'm rewatching your old videos about ASL, the cranial. Oh my gosh, yeah, the ASL. The cranial nerve exam. Thanks for everything. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Brett says, when I think about ancestors, I can't help but go all the way back to Cretaceous, where they're essentially rodents. Is that weird? No. Because, I mean, then you're like... that's interesting, isn't it? Like an animal spirit guide, we don't usually think about, animals that are extinct. Isn't that a fascinating concept? Which I think is totally possible. I didn't. Okay, 56. Wait, let me see. Hi, Flame Hero. Lopez says the dreams are vivid at the moment, aren't they? Oh yeah, always. Always. What about you guys? You guys having vivid dreams? I've always been a vivid dreamer. Ever since I was little. I think the first dream I remember was when I was in 2nd grade, that my grandparents on my dad's side, they used to live like in the same county like that I grew up in. Well, I mean, was I living? Yeah, they lived like the next town over from me. And so I grew up in Rivervale, New Jersey, and then my grandparents lived in Hillsdale. When I went into high school, I went to high school with the Hillsdale kids. My mom also grew up in Hillsdale too. My parents actually like lived down the street from each other growing up, but my dad went to a private Catholic school for his whole life, and then my mom mostly did until she went to high school. She went to public school, and she went to the same public school that I did, which is pretty cute. And yeah, so when I was growing up, my grandparents still had the house that my dad grew up in. I don't really remember going there. Actually, maybe I remember playing outside that house. I don't really remember being on the inside, but yeah, I remember being outside. But I remember they said that they were moving to the beach, to Brigantine, New Jersey, and I had a dream that their house looked like the castle from Count Dracula. That's the first dream I remember. I guess it's like a nightmare, because like the Count Dracula castle was pretty spooky, the intro. I just found out recently, so I grew up watching Count Dracula. I loved it, even though I thought it was really spooky. I only recently looked it up that it was a cartoon from the 70s. So I didn't realize while I was watching it that it was like a kind of like an older cartoon. It was like not current. I thought it was like an 80s cartoon. I didn't realize it was from the 70s. Alright, 59, 44. What's the message for Libra? What's the message for Libra from the medicine wheel? Remember to subscribe, give a thumbs up, donate if you can. We're trying to save up to move to Sedona. Last message for Libra. This counts for sun, moon, and rising when I pull a card as well. Alright, Libra, we have the Great Star Nation. Ooh, and it's I believe, a polar bear with northern lights swirling around it. The keywords of this card are mystery void, good fortune, and grace. A cute little polar bear. Can you see it? There's the glare. There we go. You gotta love a polar bear. My sister is a Libra. Any Libras here? Oh, we gotta get the map. Alright, so we are, where are we on the wheel? 15. We're down here still. What did we just have? We just had 14 and now we have 15. Fascinating. Alright, and then we were like north and then we were south and then we had 2 moons in a row. Statistically very, very interesting. We have 15 here. So medicine wheels are sacred stone placements that create a portal, and yeah, so there's physical medicine wheels and then there's medicine wheels on the astral plane, and so you can access the ones on the astral plane. So focus your attention over here to 15 for Libra and get the information and download this card. And I hope you have fantastic activating dreams and connect with your spirit guides and animal spirit guides. Yes, I wear reading glasses now. I didn't know that my eyesight was getting worse. I just thought I had like tired eyes and I would like read with one eye for like years. I mean, it wasn't like that bad, just like a little blurry. But then I was at a store with my sister and she's like, oh yeah, I wear glasses, like, do you need glasses? I was like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, try these on. And I was like, oh my god, it's clear. And she's like, oh, I know, like, me too. It doesn't feel so weird. I'm like, it does feel weird. I didn't even realize how blurry it was until I put them on. But yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get them, it's okay. I was like, I just read with one eye. She's like, we're getting them right now. You need glasses. She like grabs them from me. She's like, I'm buying them for you. We're getting them. That's ridiculous. She's like, what the hell? She's my older sister. Yeah, so it's crazy. I had no idea that things were blurry. It was just like a little soft all around me, but then I put them on and I'm like, wow, this is a high def. Alright, 15. Great Star Nation. Keywords mystery void, good fortune, grace. The prophecy for this card is enter the unknown, the mystery void. This place of nothing holds all that is and all there ever will be. What a humbling experience it is to feel the glory of a higher power, to become for a moment like the swan floating motionless upon the waters of time. The Great Star Nation card represents the state of grace. You have looked beyond yourself to greater service, and now the Star Nation rewards you. To experience the timelessness of the universe, good fortune is cast within the stars for you. A wish you have long been hoping for will soon become reality. Accept this gift with open arms, for you have worked hard for it. You have much to look forward to. So enjoy this quiet time to ponder the mysteries of the universe. Stargaze and heal your spirit through the recognition that we are all one in the eyes of the great creator. The prayer for this card is, I thank the Great Star Nation for the gift of good fortune that is with me now. I am aware that it is only by being humble that I am able to experience the inner peace and serenity that comes from touching the sacred space. I thank the Great Star Nation for the gift of good fortune that is with me now. I am aware that it is only by being humble that I am able to experience the inner peace and serenity that comes from touching the sacred space. My favorite films. I really like Amelie. It's a French film. If you asked me what my favorite movie was, like, for a really, really long time, I would say Amelie. And I haven't really found anything that I like more than that. I like some movies, but that's pretty much my favorite. For movies, let me think. There's another movie I really liked, but I've only seen it once. The Beautiful Fantastic. I think that's what it was called. Oh yeah, I also really like the Muppet movie. I feel like for it to be a favorite movie, you have to be able to watch it a lot of times. And yeah, there was a phase where for a few months I watched the Muppet movie every day after school. When the heck was that? I think 6th grade. I also really like the Dark Crystal. So do you guys remember, I was super hyped about the Dark Crystal TV series coming out, and I did a comic book, Dark Crystal comic book video, ASMR video, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited for the series. So it came out, I think it came out 2020, 2021, the Dark Crystal series, and the first episode was so intense, and I was gonna say kind of dark, but yeah, dark, heavy, dramatic, and I was in a sensitive place, so I was it was too intense for me. I used to watch scary movies a lot when I was younger, but I've gotten really sensitive to them. So different, I don't know, I'm very particular for what I watch, if there's gonna be heavy or dark content. And yeah, so there was a gelfling that got hurt, and I was it was just too intense for me at the time, so I actually didn't watch it until this past winter. I finally finished it, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I just closed my eyes towards when there's violence and stuff in shows and movies, because I've gotten quite sensitive. Not gonna lie, you didn't like me for something? But then you saw my Dorothy Tin Man video. Tingle them. Well, alright then. Fair enough. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, I really liked. I mean, I was like very, very passionate about because I read the Wizard of Oz series. It's one of the books that you can get for free. Because it's like over 100 years old by Frank L. Baum. And I would read it on my phone while I was working secretly. What was it? On Kindle. Yeah, it's free on Kindle. And I just loved it so much. One day I will reread it. I have some of the Wizard of Oz books, physical copies in like they're like vintage on my bookshelf. I'm not sure which ones. I would like to buy the whole series actually to have a physical copy. But yes, amazing fantasy stories. And yeah, so the Dorothy video was like a big deal for me because I'm a big fan of the book. And the movie is so good, like the original, and it's like a combination of, I think, a few of the books, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know, it's been a long time. And then Return to Oz has some elements from the book series as well. And then I wanted to tell you also, I'm pretty sure I remember from the book that Dorothy's slippers or shoes, I'm pretty sure in the book they were actually silver, but they changed it to do ruby slippers so it would be more visually striking on film, because they just started doing color movies. So isn't that interesting? I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. A little bit of trivia. You watched Labyrinth when you were really little and it scared the heck out of you. Oh yeah, I grew up with the Labyrinth on one. I had one VHS that I had the Labyrinth, Legend, and The Last Unicorn on one VHS. And we just like would watch all three of those like in rotations. I've watched those three movies like a billion times. I'm pretty sure it was Labyrinth first, then Legend, and then The Last Unicorn was last. And by the time we would get to like The Last Unicorn, we would be pretty sleepy. We would watch it like on the, I don't know, at night, like on weekends, or yeah. But isn't that the most like epic 80s fantasy VHS on one VHS? I don't know. I think it was like one of my mom's boyfriends recorded it for us from TV, I guess. Or maybe actually he like worked on a TV station. Maybe he did something, and yeah. Okay. 1 hour 14 minutes. Alright, let's move on to Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio from the Medicine on the Wheel? You're watching 15 Ways to Improve Your Dreams. Wowie. That's when I was in Piermont, New York. Alright, what is the message for Scorpio? Scorpio. On the medicine wheel. Remember to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and donate if you can. We're trying to save up to move to San Diego. Alright, let's see what we have. Scorpio, love. The love card. Spirit path of the south. Partnerships, unconditional love, and rejuvenation. Number 37. We have 2 mountain lions and then some kind of, what are they called? Petroglyphs? Well, there's like cave writings. Amazing. Alright, 37. So anybody coming in, we're doing a medicine wheel oracle and we're using a medicine wheel chart because there's medicine wheels on the astral plane that you can access, and we're going to focus on this card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And yeah, they are magical stone formations that create a vortex to portal you. Oh my god, I opened right to it. I love that. They portal you to connect with your spirit guides, spirit animals. A very, very cool Native American magic tool. Okay. Spirit path of the south. The keywords are partnerships, unconditional love, and rejuvenation. The prophecy for this card, it says, this card can signify finding your soulmate or ultimate life partner. If you are already involved, this is an opportunity to revive and strengthen your current partnership. The energies. Hummingbird. I don't see hummingbird. 37. Huh. Alright, I guess it's just not an illustration. The energies of the hummingbird are all around you as the purest love blossoms in your heart. Have the courage to share the new feeling with others. Let the emotion flow through you, feeding your very essence with the life-giving force of unconditional love. Love has often been compared to a miracle. The power of love has been known to heal even the deepest wounds and to give people the power to accomplish many things. For the moment, do not worry about the future of your relationships. Just follow the path of your heart and see where it takes you. Once we have been touched by the miracle of unconditional love, our lives are never the same again. The moment we place any condition on our love, it represses rather than rejuvenates us. Learn to give love selflessly, not for any rewards, but just out of the pure joy of giving. This card represents a great potential for happiness. The prayer for this card is, as I begin the gentle process of opening my heart to others around me, guide me, Great Spirit, so that I may learn to love unconditionally and experience the greatest miracles of life. As I begin to, I'm going to say it again. As I begin, you can say it with me, the gentle process of opening my heart to others around me, guide me, Great Spirit, so that I may learn to love unconditionally and experience the greatest miracle of life. Beautiful. Maybe there's like, am I saying that right? Are they called petroglyphs? Maybe there's like an abstract hummingbird in there. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting. And next. Oh, I'm a little sleepy. Nice chamomile tea is gonna make me more sleepy. But that's good. It's 10:30. Alright. Now we have Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius is in the chat. 1 minute. No, not 1 minute. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Remember to subscribe, like, with a thumbs up, give it a little heart, and subscribe if you want to. We are saving up to move to Sedona. Wait, so donate if you want to. We're trying to move to Sedona. Alright, what is the message for Sagittarius from the medicine wheel? What is the message for Sagittarius? You had a history class once where you learned about the Wizard of Oz being about the progressive movement. I've heard that there's like a lot of, oh man, I don't want to say like things that are gonna get me like demon. I don't know. I'm sorry for my rickety chair. I've heard that there's like a lot of symbolism that like Frank Album was like a Mason. There's like a lot of symbolism for that. Like one of the books, there's like a pyramid where like gargoyles live. I don't know. I read about it a long time ago. I don't remember what the symbolism was. Alright, Sagittarius. What is the message for Sagittarius? Messages, medicine wheel for Sag. Mother Earth, creative feminine force, nurturing and birth. So you have a mom hugging her child and some dream catchers. A dream, yeah. Very cute. My lips are trapped. I don't know any chapstick down here. Alright, Sagittarius. We are in here at number 2. So if you're just joining us, we're doing a medicine wheel oracle, and this is the layout of a medicine wheel. It's a sacred arrangement by Native Americans to place stones in a particular order that create a portal or vortex, and it can connect you with all different spirit guides and animals spirit guides and help give you guidance for your path. So this is where we're going to put our attention right there for Sagittarius. To Mother Earth. Keywords: creative feminine source, nurturing and birth. Prophecies. The Mother Earth card asks you. The Mother Earth card asks that you open yourself to feel the complete truth of your life. You must be willing to experience the painful as well as the joyful moments to fully emerge. Reaching that magical point of renewal allows the heart to expand towards the light. Through the expression of our emotions, we are able to tap into our true feminine nature and appreciate our connection to all living things. we learn to properly nurture ourselves and become the caretakers that we are naturally meant to be. Oh, I love that. Open up and allow your heart room to grow. When we allow ourselves to give birth to our emotions, we learn to truly honor the creative feminine source within us. Everyone in the chat right now, if you want to share how you nurture yourself and what does that mean to you, what kind of self-care things have you been doing, or what kind of self-care things would you like to start doing? Like, look at your life right now and like see where you can take care of yourself better and like nurture yourself like you were your own beloved child. I'd love to hear what comes up for you. The prayer for this card is, I call upon the energies of Mother Earth, you can say it after me if you want, to help me to accept and express my true feminine nature. I honor all beings with the gift of motherly compassion that is innate within me. I'll say it one more time. I call upon the energies of Mother Earth to help me to accept and express my true feminine nature. I honor all beings with the gift of motherly compassion that is innate within me. Alright, next up we have Capricorn. Alright, sorry my chair is rickety. I want to get a new chair. I want like a chair that has like the ability to be like crisscross applesauce, like a wide chair, because I have like one leg up right now, but I'd like to have the other one up. Oh, that was my elbow. Sorry about that. Don't worry. That's very common. No need to be alarmed. Sorry. If I hold still for too long, I'm gonna start my elbows and my knees are gonna like crack. My neck could crack right now, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I could feel it. But yeah, sorry about that. That was like, when I wake up in the morning, it's like my sister's the same way. I'll be like it's been like that my whole life. No need to be alarmed. I know that was sudden. Okay. 128. Yeah, we haven't gotten to Pisces yet, Katie. We're coming up soon though. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, then Pisces, and we're doing Sun, Moon, and Rising. And yeah, so for the question that we just did for self-care, I just think like making sure that everybody's eating fruits and veggies and drinking good water. Not just water, but like good water. And taking any superfoods and herbs and seeds and nuts. Herbal tea. Alright, what is the message for Capricorn from the medicine wheel? How would you guys feel if I did this once a week at this time? Would you like that? Is this a good time? Sunday, is it nice to get like a card to start your week? What do I have? I'm so bummed that the beginning of this started with sorry, my ADHD is flaring. Okay. Focus. What What is the message from Capricorn? What is the message from Capricorn? Alright. Oh. Strong sun moon. Social innovations, creative pursuits, and joy. This card actually picked itself. We have 3 absolutely adorable raccoons hanging onto a little branch looking at a butterfly. This is the cutest card we've gotten so far. Oh my god. They are adorable. This card is for social invitations, creative pursuits, and joy. I used to do Twitch, Lupus, but nobody came. I did Twitch for years. You know what though, like, I wasn't like super consistent, and well, I don't know. Yeah, people like didn't know I was over there, and I never really got like a big like crowd on there. But I did it for years and years. I did art on there. I did video games on there. I did ASMR when it was finally allowed to do on there. Like, I was on Twitch even before they allowed anything but talking. Like, I was on there when it was like only allowed to do gaming. Yeah, years. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I might do live on TikTok. I might have better luck over there. Alright, so we have another moon. It's our 3rd moon tonight, 22. If you're just joining us, we're doing a medicine wheel oracle deck, and we're following along to see the medicine wheel placement. Medicine wheels are Native American, sacred, stone alignments that create a vortex and create a portal, and you can do all sorts of different ceremonies with them, and different kinds of inner journeys and healing with them. And so they exist on the earth plane, and they also exist on the astral plane, and that's what you can access. So 22, where are we? So you can put your attention down here, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And remember, oh, there's something, like a little scratch, hold on. I've actually been finding a cold the past few days, and I think I got it. I beat it up. I didn't let it get me. I didn't let it come. I nipped it in the bud. Until like this year, I thought it was nipped it in the butt. And I beat it. I was like sneezing, and I was like, oh no, I do not want to catch a cold. So I made elderberry tea. I've dried elderberries that I add to boiling water with cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put ginger powder. I usually put ginger in there. Yeah, all sorts of warming spices. Make a big pot of it, and yeah, that's what I've been doing when I feel like something trying to come on. But here and there, I still sneeze and stuff, and then I've also been taking vitamin C. I've also been taking garlic pills because I'm hoping that it makes me like safer from bugs. I don't want bugs to come for me, so I've been taking garlic pills, and I think the garlic pills are always also good for my immune system. There's like a multitude of like benefits from garlic pills, but the purpose I bought them for is bug defense, because then I think they like smell you differently. They don't want to bite you. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been the past few days I fought a cold and I won. gimme. Alright. Sorry, my chair's rickety. Alright. Strong sun moon is the moon that comes between June 21st and July 22nd. The keyword social invitations, creative pursuits, and joy. The prophecy for this card, Capricorn, is time to lighten up and have some fun under this magical moon. Drop your serious attitude, release your many burdens, and play. Joy is contagious, so become like those born under the strong sun moon and spread the wealth of laughter. You will find yourself drawn to the gifts of beauty and inspiration. Cultural events and endeavors are uplifting for you at this time. You may also have an influx of social invitations, so take hold of the strong sun moon energy. Take others up on their offer and be prepared to be the center of attention. Your past may suddenly take on new significance. Hidden creative talents you may been trying to surface and find a voice. Creative talents you have... that's worded weird. I don't like the oh, forgot the word. What the heck is it called? Oh well, whatever. I think they had a typo. Hidden talents may have been trying to surface and find a voice there. Grammar, that's what I couldn't remember. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. Yeah, I've been fighting a cold. The grammar is weird for that. Alright. You will find any creative pursuits pleasurable and rewarding. Others will be naturally drawn to your exuberance. Others will be naturally drawn to your exuberant energy. Joys abound, so take the time to nurture your spirit and surround yourself in the beauty you deserve. The prayer for this card is, Great Spirit, you can say it after me. Great Spirit, help me to release life burdens by taking hold of the beauty and joy that is ever present within my connection to you. Great Spirit, help me release life's burdens by taking hold of the beauty and joy that is ever present within my connection to you. Beautiful, beautiful card. Thank you, Stefan. Yeah, I'm 43. Isn't that weird? Yes, dude, ticks are just evil, and they're so bad this year already. Oh, I don't know if garlic pills help with ticks, but I meant like mosquitoes and like also like no-see-ums and midges. Yeah, I heard that if you take garlic pills, then they don't want to bite you. But yeah, ticks are wicked. I'm also starting like a new bug repellent. It's called Pick a Ride-In, because like I didn't want to use a DEET one. And the essential oils, most unfortunately, I've been trying them, but they just did not work. I mean, maybe with the combination of the garlic they would work, but they did not work. So I'm trying something, Pick a Ride-In. It's some kind of compound from black pepper, and I don't know if anybody else's grandma when they were little would like put on like the Avon lotion. What the heck was it called? Skin So Soft, I think. Like at the beach, my grandma would be like, put the Skin So Soft on, because like down the shore at Brigantine there was green heads, is like big flies with green heads that would bite you. And yeah, they just, I don't know, grandma's just figured out that the Avon Skin So Soft was like a bug repellent. I don't know how they all figured that out, like before the internet. Like maybe they just like all talk to each other at like the diner and like spread the word to each other to like how to protect their grandkids from bugs. But yeah, so the picaridin is the same ingredient from Skin So Soft, and hopefully it does something better, because I wanted this essential oils to work. It did not. They did not care. Yeah, I hear you, V Drummer. They love me too, and they're gnarly. So yeah, this is my first year trying it. So I'll report back. Hopefully it works. Pepito says picaridin can stay active on clothes, so you don't necessarily have to put it on the skin. I love that idea, because I do find it a little drying, I think. And I don't love it that I have to put it on my skin, because like I don't know all the ingredients, like what their effects are, so that's good to know. But it's like, yeah, from black pepper, but like, I don't know. It just feels a little sticky, a little drying too. So when I put it on my ankles and my arms. But yeah, we shall see. Papito, have you used picaridin in the past? And did you find that it worked for you? Most of your reviews that I got on Amazon, the one I got from Amazon, are good. So I'm hopeful. 141. Did I say hi to Dre? I saw you, but I was like off on my Bugs Free tangent. What's up, Dre? Welcome. Long time no see. We have done Scorpio. It's at 1 hour and 14 minutes. Grandma got bug game, right? Yeah, it was like, it's so weird. Like when I hear that other grandmas were doing it. Like, how did they know? Because that's not what it was advertised for, I don't believe. It was just like a perfumed lotion, like body oil, I think. Oh my goodness, the pizza. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Alex. I'm doing okay. Thank you. You remembered my birthday. That's very sweet. March 23rd. Thank you. Alright, so we're doing Aquarius. So Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm Aquarius Rising, so this counts for me. Aquarius. Any Aquarius in the house tonight? Any Aquarius in the chat? Alright. What is the medicine wheel have to say for Aquarius? Alright, we have Blue Moon. We have 2 wolves and an eagle and some kind of swirly portal. And it says the keywords of this card are mastery, recognition, evolution. Oh, isn't that so weird? And you just said March 28th, and this card is 28. That was a cool synchronicity. Alex. almost like the great writer Russell Banks, who was born the 28th of March, 1940. I do not know him. For anyone joining us, we are going over this medicine wheel oracle deck for all the zodiac signs, sun, moon, and you can use your sun, moon, and rising. And this oracle deck came with a map. Medicine wheels are secret Native American stone alignments placed in a particular order. Each stone represents something different, and the whole configuration creates a vortex, a portal, to connect you with spirit guides and animal guides and help you go on inner journeys, do healing, all sorts of cool stuff. So this is ancient Native American practice, and it is beautiful. And the more medicine wheels that exist in the world, the better. And you gotta just love and respect Native American culture. And yeah, Native American elders are one of the best people. And so we are at 28. Where are we? So we're going to be 28. Where is it? 20. Where are you? 27. Where is it? 5 to 6, 27, and then it goes to 20. 29. Hold on. Oh my gosh. It's all the way at the bottom. It's like, where the heck is it? So all the way down here. So that is the focus that we're going to place our attention for Aquarius. I find writers with Mercury and Pisces have a deep connection with the deep feelings. It was his case. You know what, Alex? Another amazing synchronicity. I just so happen to have my Mercury in Pisces. So that's cool. And I have it in the first house, and I was born under Mercury Kazemi with my son. Thank you so much for the donation, Crouching Tiger. What was it? Crouching Taylor Tyler Swift. Do I like Taylor Swift, Sabrina, Eilish, Chappelle? Yeah, I like to listen to all kinds of music. I like all different things to dance to or to vibe with. For all different moods, I have all different genres that I listen to. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Yes, I am Aquarius rising. I feel very Aquarius rising. I love talking about weird stuff. When I found out it was Aquarius rising, it made a lot of sense. I was like, oh, that's why I like to talk about aliens and ghosts with people right away. Yeah, so it makes sense. Favorite artist? I have a Spotify. I have different playlists. I really really like lately, I've been getting into this band. Cool. Oh my god, my brain's not working lately. Well, I like this singer. Her name's Chevy. 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 She has a lot of like ukulele music, which I like, but like also a fantastic orchestra music where it sounds like she did like the soundtrack for this video game, and I love it. And I also like this band Cave Town. Oh, my neck needed to crack. And I also like this band called Beach Bunny, and I like a band Hazel English, and who else I'm really into? There's so many. Yeah, I have my Spotify. I'm afraid to like open it and like start playing music. Well, am I able to share it in the chat? I'll like put it in the video description. Or I don't know, you can look me up too. I put a lot of love into my playlists. Like, let me see. I think I'm Cosmic Tingles on there. Oh no, I'm not. Kayla Vespertine. Please don't hit play by mistake. Yeah, Kayla Vespertine. I put a lot of love and work into my playlists. I'm very proud of them. They're like all different genres. All right. 28. Blue Moon, mastery, recognition, evolution. Prophecy for the prophecy for this card is the Blue Moon card is also known as the 13th moon. This card represents achievement at the highest level. The two moons occurring within the same cycle means double the energy, influence, and power available to you at this time. This is a perfect opportunity for you to achieve mastery in some areas of your life. The blue moon denotes some kind of recognition for your gifts and abilities. Material gain is indicated with this card as it signifies abundance on all levels. This is good news. Self-empowerment is occurring even though you may be fearful of the transition. The blue moon's influence brings synchronicity, and it seems as if things just come easier for you now. You may very well feel the energy of the wolf spirit around you. As the teacher and pathfinder, the wolf can assist you greatly in this auspicious time. Become the master and allow your dreams and visions to be actualized. You have worked hard, so accept the recognition that goes with the blue moon. You deserve it. And the prayer for this card is, and you can say it after me, as I move more fully into my own power, I open my heart to the recognition I deserve. I thank Great Spirit and all those who have helped me along the way. I am ready to be the master and to fully accept abundance in my life. I'll say it one more time. As I move more fully into my own power, I open my heart to the recognition I deserve. I thank Great Spirit and all those who have helped me along the way. I am ready to be the master and to fully accept abundance in my life. Beautiful. Alright, we're moving on to Pisces. You're a Scorpio rising, Aries sun, and Cancer moon. Oh, very similar to me, papito. Aries sun and Cancer moon. My, so Aquarius rising, so like when you look at your rising, you look at what planet is the ruler for that sign. And then you look in your chart and you find where that planet is, and that's how you find out what your chart ruler is, and like see what kind of extra energy you bring to that your rising. So like that's kind of why you'll come across the same rising sign, but there's like a different vibe to them. I mean, that goes for any placement really, because like the house is going to affect how someone comes across. Like for example, like a Leo sun, if it's in a house that's like ruled by a water sign, it's going to be like a little bit of a watered down energy of that Leo. They're going to be not as like fiery and like performative, and not like in a good way, like much as like a performer as like a fire Leo, like straight fire Leo in a fire ruled house, or a house that's like has like air energy, or yeah. So example for the rising is that Aquarius rising, and the original ruler is Saturn. So I look at my chart for where the Saturn is, and it's in the 8th house. So my chart's like 8th house ruler, and the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So my Aquarius rising has like a little bit of a Scorpio edge to it, because it's bringing in all those 8th house type energies. Yeah, that's something interesting. But then Aquarius has 2 planetary rulers. It's also ruled by Uranus. So then I look also, that's going to be like the secondary ruler. Oh, my fridge just made pop. Yeah, and Uranus for me is in Sagittarius in the 9th house. So I also have like Sagittarius energy coming into my rising as well. And yeah, it's interesting. There's so many layers. There's always something new to learn for astrology, and then day to day seeing like what's happening with the transits. It's just a very fun hobby, and like interest to be like a part of, because there's always something going on for it. There's always something to talk about. I've been studying it for like a good few years, but there's always something for me to learn. Alex says, I heard an astrologer say that the rising sign is quite different with the same sign and sun. It says, I mean that the rising sign is quite different than the sun in the same sign. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. So the sun is going to be like the ego, and the sun is going to bring that illumination to all of the other placements in your chart. So all your placements are going to have a sprinkling of whatever sun sign you have. It's going to like be continuous with your whole chart. So the sun is your ego, the moon is how you deal with emotions. Your Mars is your drive, your passion. I'm like very like simplifying all these things. And then the Mercury is how you think and how you communicate. Venus is how you see love and what you value. So those are the personal planets. And then so the sun, your sun sign is going to radiate on top of those. Whatever, you're going to have like different things going on for those planets, different energies, different parts of your personality, different ways that you express yourself. Your sun is going to be illuminating over that. The rising is on the horizon when you're born. It's a placement on the horizon. So it is the gateway energy to how you approach the world. It affects how you look, your physical features, as well as a way that you might naturally have an aesthetic. And it's how people detect the first impression of you. It's something that we do like naturally, and we might not even realize it. That's how I see it. What is the best natal chart website out there? I think it's called Free something like Astra. I always just Google free natal chart. Yeah. Alright, Pisces. Free natal chart, Google it, and then boom, there you go, free. You just need to know where your birthday, where you were born, and then if you want to do like find out your rising sign and what houses everything is, then it's important to know the time of birth. But like if you don't know the time of birth, you can still find out your planets. You just won't find out where exactly they were all located when you were born. The houses are like, it's like the planet Earth is like, when you look at the chart, Earth is in the center of the chart, and then the houses are like if the sky was like into pizza pie quadrants. And they all, like, depending on where a planet is. I'd probably just make a video with visual aids for this. Depending on where the planets are, it's gonna like have a different formulation. Alright, Pisces. Last one, Pisces. Alright. What is the message for Pisces? What does the Spirit of the Wheel have to say for Pisces? Hi, Poppy. Welcome. You got too excited by pizza. Yum. Yeah, I'm gonna cook something when I get off stream. Oh, it's 11:11. Pisces. What is the message for Pisces? Yeah, basically, like, the sky is pizza. That's how astrology works. Pisces, corn planting moon, and we have a deer. And the keywords for this card are balancing energy, honesty, and emotions. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of a glare. Right, and for anybody just joining, we're doing a Spirit of the Wheel, Medicine Wheel, Oracle deck, and it came with this map. And this is the map of a medicine wheel. A medicine wheel is a Native American practice where they configure the stones in a sacred way, and each stone represents something different, and the stones create a vortex, a like magical portal And you could do ceremonies, journeys, and healings with the medicine wheel. And they exist on the physical plane as well as the astral plane. So, I mean, you watching at home, you might have a medicine wheel in your backyard. But if you don't, you can always use a medicine wheel on the astral plane. So, 21, there. This is where we're going to put our attention, Pisces. That part of the medicine wheel. Corn planting moon is a moon that would be between May 21st and June 20th. The keywords are balance and energy, honesty, and emotion. Oh yeah, if you're just popping in, if you remember to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and if you want, you can donate. We're trying to save up to move to Sedona. Right, and the prophecy for this card is corn planting moon signals a time of great energy and enthusiasm. The fears that held you back in the past dissolve in the light of this auspicious moon. You can achieve great things by channeling the surge of creative energy and balancing it with clear direction. Those born under this sign tend to express their powerful emotions. As a result, others feel vulnerable and relationships may suffer. When your emotions feel overwhelming, remember to slow down, take a deep breath, and think through the consequences before you speak. This moon teaches you that being honest with yourself and others in a gentle way fosters positive growth for everyone involved. Allow yourself the freedom to explore many different paths. This is a perfect time for venturing into the new and untried. Through experimentation, you will discover the perfect project or idea to channel your spirited energy into. That's for you, Pisces. That's a great advice for Pisces, I feel. And the prayer is great. You can say it after me. Great spirits, help me to channel my energies in a healthy way. Oh, in a healthy, positive, and balanced manner. Remembering to be gentle with myself and others along the way. I'm going to say it one more. The prayer is, great spirit, help me to channel my energies into a healthy, positive, and balanced manner. Remembering to be gentle with myself and others along the way. Boom. Any Pisces in the chat? Bobby says, you're gonna watch this from the start later. Wonderful. Yeah, it's a nice long one, 2 hours. That's a good amount of time. I don't know if you like Peter Gabriel music. I do. I grew up watching him on MTV when I was a little laugh. I liked the music video Sledgehammer with all the claymation. But he drops a new single of his next month. What? He's still making music? In each full moon? What? That's crazy. I didn't know for a long time that Peter Gabriel was the original singer of Genesis. And he had like wild, like shaved head. Like he looked all wild. And then when he was Peter Gabriel, then he was in like a suit. That took me by surprise. I mean, his vibe and his energy made sense, but like to be introduced to him in a suit was different than how he was in Genesis. Yeah, I didn't know he was still making music. Good for him. I watched some of the Coachella like Coachella, but I watched it from my couch. And oh man, the guy from Talking Heads, amazing performance. Oh, his name is escaping me in this time. I love the Talking Heads. A great band. I heard that he did, he was like, he was known for like doing like performance art at first, and then it turned into music. I can't think of his name. Words are kind of like escaping me today. I'm a little out of it. Mike says, I've been watching your content for so long, like well over a decade. Sedona feels like a perfect place for you. Thank you so much, Mike. Yes, we've been there a few times. I really wanna be there. I love the energy. I love the culture. I love the vibe, the people. It's just like really refreshing to be able to walk around and have small talk about aliens. It's just really nice to be able to just like info dump on people, just like in passing of something that I'm super passionate about, like UFOs and all sorts of cool stuff. Like that, so many people there are interested in it too, which is really would be really wonderful for me. And I like psychics and energy healers and yeah, all like people are into crystals and oracle decks, and it's a really great spiritual mecca. I'm quite thirsty, and yeah, I'm going to sign off. I'm gonna go make something to eat too. It's a little late. We have a road trip tomorrow, so I should get going. But it was really nice talking with you guys. And Peter Gabriel, and the same song with a different mix on the new one that follows. Interesting. I had no idea he was making new music. We have another. Okay, let's see. Talking Heads is a great band. Yes. Hey, you should check out his live performance that he just did at Coachella. You can see it on YouTube. It was really, really good. His voice still sounds amazing. Isn't that so impressive? He still took care of his voice. He's still hitting all of his notes. Sounded great. Hi Mick, welcome. You just caught me. I was about to sign off. You just caught the end, but you can watch the playback. And I'm gonna put timestamps for all the different signs too. Thank you so much, Poppy. Yeah, I hope it gets to happen. Alex says, I remember when I found your channel, it was in 2015 or 2016, I guess. Isn't that so weird? It was so long ago, because like it doesn't really feel that long ago. But like I guess it also does too, but like not really. It feels more like 5 years ago than 10 years ago. Time is moving differently than it used to when I was younger. It just is. Yeah, it's weird. And like days go by faster, weeks go by faster, months. Like I feel like as soon as it's 4th of July, it's basically just like Christmas. That's how it feels. Everything just is like, cause like 4th of July, and then you're preparing for, right away you're preparing for Halloween, and then all the holidays just like make time so fast. So it's like between now and 4th of July is like the only time that like isn't expedited. That's how it feels. Thank you. How do we say your name? Rose Spike. Thank you so much. Oh, Mike, no. Add 20 to that. I'm 43. I was born in 1983. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh yeah. I was watching Peter Gabriel when I was like a baby on MTV. I grew up watching MTV completely unsupervised. My parents just like put on MTV for like a babysitter, I guess. But yeah, I grew up watching music videos, for better or for worse. Mostly better, but a lot of them were like inappropriate for young eyes, if we're gonna be totally honest. The world's been crazy lately. Yeah, things are getting wild. That's what they say, that it's like dark is before light, you know? There's a lot of like healing that needs to happen for people, so like a lot of stuff is coming to the surface, and also a lot of things that have been hidden need to be revealed. So it's like sometimes it feels like it's getting darker, but like it's really just becoming more transparent. So that's how it feels to me. Things need to be like seen, and then we need to like process that we weren't aware of a lot of things, and then make the collective decision that we're not going to consent to those things and make changes. So it's intense for sure, but like it's not like a new intense. For most things, it's just like things that we didn't know were there, and they need to be like witnessed in order to make changes. And yeah, a lot of people, a lot of shadows are coming to the surface for a lot of people, and healing can be challenging. Healing is not all cute. Healing can be very intense, but it's necessary. But yeah, it's it's a journey. But yeah, it's good to take breaks from everything and focus on things that make you happy. Find your hobbies. Find your little cozy, safe things that you like to do in your house. Mike says we are the same age. It's kind of nuts, actually. I don't know why I assumed you were much younger than me. I always assume people are younger than me too, because it feels like I meet a lot of people that are, typically younger. Yeah. 1983. I love it. I would never lie about my age. I love the time that I grew up. I loved I don't know, it was a really cool experience to be the age that I was for different things. So yeah, I thought it was enjoyable. I'm technically Gen X. I'm on the border of millennial and Gen X, but astrologically the generations are separated by Pluto, and I was born when Pluto was in Libra, so I'm technically astrologically, energy wise, Gen X. However, my Pluto is in the 8th house, which is ruled by Scorpio, and millennials have their Pluto in Scorpio. So, I'm very much the cusp of that Pluto having Libra, Scorpio energy. A fellow Xennial. Am I saying that right? Exennial. Yeah, it's a good time. It was a good time. It was a great time. It was a great time to see the birth of the internet and have lemonade stands and bike around all day like wild animals, drink from the hose. Parents forgot we existed. It was a good time. Doing rope swings. We were the Oregon Trail generation. We remember 9/11, life before the internet. We also played Oregon Trail in school. Yeah, Oregon Trail. I played that. Did anybody else play a video game at the same time period as Oregon Trail, where it was like you had to grow vegetables in a computer game? You had to figure out how much sun, how much water to give different vegetables. It was like you had to like figure out all these stats. Nobody ever knows what I'm talking about. I've tried to look it up and I could not figure it out. I love that game. We played it in school. Also, when we had computer class, and I think like 7th and 8th grade, learning how to type, which I'm a terrible typer. But when we were done with our typing practices, we were rewarded by playing Prince of Persia on the computer. It's good stuff. Cosmic has a touching outlook per usual. It's so nice here. Oh, wonderful, Poppy. Yeah. I hear you, man. I'm aware of everything going on. I got my finger on the pulse of the world. I know what's happening. I observe it. I loved to watch music videos on MTV when I was younger. When I was a teenager. Oh yeah, like Liquid Television. Was amazing. A late night. All like the weird indie artsy music videos. MTV third grade top 10 video countdown. Oh yeah. Metallica Enter Sandman video was always on and scared you. I don't remember what that was like. I know that song. I can play a little bit of Metallica song on guitar. Oh, David Byrne. Thank you. Yes, that's the name that was escaping me. Thank you so much. That was bugging me. I'm having a hard time remembering today because I've been fighting a cold. I don't really know what to think about these categories like millennial, Gen Z, etc. Yeah, isn't it? Well, it's kind of just like talking about like a different culture. There's like astrological, but then there's like pop culture of like different kind of like history that we all got to witness. Keyboarding class, yep. Yeah. You know what's so weird is I can type on a keyboard. I have no idea where the actual keys are, but my fingers do. What the heck is that? What is that? Like, and if I think about it, then it like trips me up. What if you ask me, like if you gave me like a blank piece of paper and we're like, here, write it where all the keys are? No idea. Absolutely no idea. My fingers, they just go there. It's creepy. It's very creepy. Muscle memory. Cosmic got to play Prince of Persia in school. Yo, I missed out. Yeah, Prince of Persia was wonderful. Also, Lemmings. We played Lemmings too for rewards when we were done in computer class. I love Lemmings. Oh, thank you so much for the birthday wishes, guys. Sorry about my rickety chair. Bentley, Exennial here as well, born today in 1978. Well, happy birthday. Wonderful. Taurus. Taurus was at 19 minutes. My sister was born in 1979. Yeah, that's another thing when you have like older siblings. I feel like you understand the generation, like if they're in like the different cusp before you, then I feel like you understand the generation before you a lot, because like they're bringing home different toys and like music and fashion and things that you got to observe like in person, that like creates like a memory. Like I had an older sister, 79, and then when I was in first grade, my next door neighbor, my best friend when I was little, yeah, she had a sister. So I was like first grade, so that's 6 years old. Her sister was like 16. So her sister had like permed hair, had a poison poster on her wall. Like, I saw her and her friends go to prom. Like, I went over to like watch them do their prom pictures, like the big puffy 80s dresses. It was like 80, maybe like 89, 88, 89. And her room was like so cool with all different cosmetics and stuff, and yeah, so, and she drove like a white Jeep, and she would like take the doors off. She would drive us around sometimes. But yeah, I think when you get to like be around older siblings or older cousins, then I think you like soak up more of like the culture aspect, like I believe. Yeah, then if you don't get to experience that, then you're kind of just like in little kid world, so you're gonna observe a different culture. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna drink the rest of my tea, I'm gonna eat a little bit, and then I'm gonna head to bed because we have a big day tomorrow. But thank you so much everybody for coming and hanging out. I look forward to seeing you soon. I do intend on doing these again, so make sure you are notified for alerts so you don't miss any lives. And I'll try to remember to post on my Instagram too. But hopefully if we get in like a regular flow, then yeah, and hopefully it'll just be like, you'll know that I'm on at this time. Hopefully. I know I'm like not that great at being consistent in the past, but I'm going to try my best. So thank you so much everybody for being here, chatting with me, kicking with me, having a little chin wag, going through the medicine wheel. Thanks for being cool and interested in this stuff, because I love all this Native American culture and mysticism. I think it's really fascinating, and thank you so much for being here for me to share this with you and receiving these messages today. I hope that you found them encouraging, and I hope they resonated with you. Thank you so much. Bye.